Hello everyone, welcome back. How are we doing? I'm doing better, actually, to be quite honest. I probably sound a little weird because I've had a horrible sinus infection, and so I've had a horrible week, to be honest. Like, I'm still kind of like, but I'm doing way better. Got on some antibiotics. So let's do a collab about football teams. Yay! So you'll never guess what team I picked. I mean, I think you kind of know what team I picked. Of course, Kansas City Chiefs. Yay! I mean, they are amazing. Why wouldn't I pick the Chiefs? There's a lot of great ladies in this collab. They picked a lot of good teams. So I gotta put on some lip stuff. My lips are so chapped. Don't you hate that when you're sick and your lips are like, they're just so chapped. Anyway, so let's get started on the Chiefs look. I have done them before, like for lives and stuff with Debbie. And so, why not again? Let's do some Chiefs. How do you guys like my space bumps? Anyway, let's get to it. I did not mean to turn on the camera right as I started coughing. I just had to take the dogs out. And now I'm all out of breath. Stinking hate having sinus infections. Like, that's the stinking worst. Oh my gosh. But I do have a funny story about going to the doctor though. I went to an urgent care, you know? Oh, okay, and mind you, I get sinus infections. Like, for some reason, I am just prone to sinus infections. And I get really asthmatic when I'm sick. Anytime I get like a cold or have bad allergies, it turns into a sinus infection. Or if I wait too long, it will go into bronchitis. That's just how it works for me. I think like 3-4 months ago I had a sinus infection, and it was so bad that I couldn't even turn my head because it was like it all just drained to this side. It was bad. Like, it was like, it was worse than when I had COVID. Like, it was bad. Anyway, so that's beside the point. So I pretty much knew I had a sinus infection. I just needed an antibiotic, you know, and maybe some steroids to break up everything. So went to the doctor, just an urgent care or whatever, and you know, I sat down. The doctor comes in, and I don't know if he just did not like me right away, or if just as we talked he decided that I'm an idiot. I don't know. But somewhere along the way I made him mad, or I don't know. At first I didn't think so, but because, okay, so like at first it was just like, but he you know, he didn't really want to think that it was a sinus infection. He kept on calling it something else. And basically, oh, it's a cold, but you have pressure. And I'm like, yeah, I get what you're saying. But I was like, I know myself, and I know I get this all the time, and this is what happens, and blah, blah, you know. And he's like, well, I want you to try some steroids and some Mucinex and blah, blah, all this other stuff first, but I am going to prescribe an antibiotic, but I'm going to post date it for 3 days later. I don't think you need it. And so I don't want to give it to you right away because I want you to really try other things first. Okay, that's great. And I'll do what you say, but I think you're wrong. I think I'm not going to get better until I'm going to get worse without the antibiotic, and you're kind of setting me up to get worse before I get better, you know. And I don't think he liked hearing that. I don't know. So anyway, so then he's like, so he gets up, I get up, and he's like, well, what about your cough? Is it bad? And I was like, yeah. So he's like, I'll give you some, like, the cough, something for cough. And he's like, do you need an inhaler? Because you get asthmatic. And I was like, well, if you think that's best, yes, I've had them in the past, you know. But I was like, you're the professional. Like, what do you think? Like, that's why I'm here, is for you to tell me what I need to get better. That's what I'm here for. And you're telling me to do all this other stuff first before antibiotics, so you tell me what I need, right? And he's like, he just kind of looks at me weird. And then I asked him, and I was like, I do have one question. I was like, can I get a doctor's note for my work? Because I've had to miss work. And I'm a hairstylist, and, so when can I go back to work? And should I be at work? And, like, if you're saying it's viral, like, and I still have symptoms, like, should I be at work? Should I not be at work? Like, well, you could be back to work tomorrow. Okay, or should I wait till I see if I don't need the antibiotic? If I do need the antibiotic, like, what? Like, I still have symptoms. Like, what? Like, what do you say? And then he got really mad, and he was like, don't get frustrated with me. And I was like, I'm not the one frustrated. Like, I wasn't even saying anything. I wasn't being rude. I didn't say anything. Just, I needed a doctor note, and I needed to know when I needed to go back to work. And he obviously got really angry about that. So he's like, fine, I will call the pharmacy and tell them to go ahead and give you the antibiotic. I was like, okay, if that's what you think is best. And then he's also, and I'll change the steroid to a pack instead of a 3-day dose. And I was like, okay, that sounds great. And then he storms off. Like, he literally storms off. And I got no doctors, no instructions, nothing. I'm like, okay, bye. I guess I'm going. It was the weirdest thing. Is that weird? Like, what the hell? I don't know. It was so weird. I have no idea, but I made him very cranky. Apparently, I just had that effect on people. I don't know. I felt like I was like, I'm sorry. It almost made me cry. It's like, oh my god. Anyway, so that was my doctor's story. It was weird, right? Weird. Am I? No. Okay. You let me know if that's. Okay, so how about them Chiefs? Do you guys like the Chiefs? No? Yes? Let me know. Who's your guys' favorite football team? Who's your least favorite? If you say Chiefs, be nice. Just be nice in general in the comments. Like, I feel like you should just be nice wherever you go. So this is my wild Friday night. Crazy, right? Putting makeup on, hanging out with the dogs. Woo! Doing Chiefs makeup. From, hey, I guess it is Red Friday. But I am getting over being sick, so I guess I shouldn't be out partying at that. I'd probably cough to death if I was like at a bar or something. No, probably would not be attractive. Somebody hacking up their level. Yeah, not attractive. So is everybody staying well? Staying nice and healthy? Or is everybody kind of getting like sick like me? I hope not. I hope everybody's staying well. It makes me so sad that when people are getting sick this time of year. I got my dog one of those dog's bones from the butcher at the grocery store, and she's like back there gnawing on it. So if you hear somebody gnawing something, that's her. It's her. I feel like she's really loud, like I can hear her. I'm like, oh my god, they can hear her? I'm like, oh my god. Also feel like I'm not talkative. You know, I think I've said this before, I really don't know a lot about football. I only watch it if I'm hanging out with people that are watching it. I don't like turn it on. I do like the Chiefs, of course. But I don't watch them. For one, I used to work on Sundays all the time. Like all the time. So I would always be at work, working on Sundays when the games were on. And so everybody's like, oh, you watch the Chiefs? No, I'm working. Like I'm literally working. So I feel like that kind of got me, oh, my lights went out. Hold on. technical difficulties. Okay, I fixed I forgot to plug my computer in. It's a laptop. And so that was my technical difficulty in my computer. I'm gonna blame it on being sick. And then I'm just now feeling better. And so yeah, we're gonna blame it on that. So I finished up my eyes, started doing my blush, powder my face, and then I realized, hey, you're not filming, dum-dum. Once again, blame it on that I am still recovering. And so you guys are gonna watch me put on my lip and then set my face with my setting spray, and that's, yeah. I should film my outtakes of like me realizing that my camera was I should have another camera going so you guys can see my stupidity. Alright, this is the color. I think it's perfect for Chiefs. I mean, I feel like the whole thing is pretty Chiefs. I mean, don't you think? Definitely Chiefs. Let me know in the comments, who's your favorite team? Who are you rooting for? Who do you want to go to the Super Bowl? All that good stuff. Let me know. Let me know. And even if it's not the Chiefs, I won't be mad at you. I understand. We all are in different places. You gotta root for the home team. I understand. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you know I know you like my content. And please check out all the wonderful ladies in this collab. Give them a thumbs up. Subscribe to their channel. All that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.